All right, so with the markets shuttered today, we decided to temporarily change our name to Countdown to the Opening Bell. Of course, Thursday morning, we need to see, will there be a continuation of yesterday's sell-off, waterfall of S&P and Dow and NASDAQ and transport stocks? It was an ugly day with a final loss of 799 points to the downside. But will we see folks coming in and snapping up bargains? We bring in Fairfax Global Markets CEO Paul Dietrich. What do you anticipate?
Well, the stock market's futures, all of them are up, and so tomorrow ought to be a really good day. But I think it was good that we had a day off today in the markets because it allowed investors to step back and kind of take stock of what was going on and go back to Economics 101. In the long term, the stock market always reflects the underlying economy's direction. And the underlying economy is going up. Yeah. You look at today's beige book that the government released. There are a few small pockets of the economy, like housing, that are slowing growth. The rest of the economy is booming. Wages, shocked everyone how much they went up.
All right. Well, advise our viewers, if you had a chance before that opening bell or the minute the bell opens, would you scoop up some names? And if so, which names are you looking at?
Right now, the market is undervalued. If you look at the price-earnings ratio, the forward price-earnings ratio, it's under its 5-year long-term trend. We haven't seen that in 8 years.
Which is what, 20?
Well, no. The forward PE ratio today is 15.6, and the long-term trend is 16.4. But that's a trailing.
I see.
But
okay.
you can't ever look at trailing PE ratios because it doesn't reflect the tax cuts, because we're still showing pre-tax cut years. So you have to look at the forward PEs. It's undervalued. There are so many big stocks, Disney, AT&T, Verizon. All of these stocks are undervalued under the 16.4 long-term trend on their forward PEs.
JP Morgan just downgraded Verizon. You still sticking with them then?
Yes, but this is a company that has an over 4% dividend yield. It's got like a 12 PE. They have so much money. They have a 78% return on equity. They don't know what to do with their money. They will start investing, and when that happens, you're going to see a really big pop.
All right, we've got about a minute left here, 45 seconds. Capitol Hill, they're all descending right now. We can see the opening room there where we understand Senators Rob Portman and Sherrod Brown are supposed to come out in just a moment to talk about their meeting with Mary Barra. Your thoughts on that stock?
Well, that's a good question. I think what the board is doing and what Mary Barra, I know this is politically incorrect to say, she's doing the right thing. Their cars, some of their cars just weren't selling. Nobody wanted to buy a Chevy Cruze and some of these other things. And they had to do what they were doing. So in the long run, I think this is going to be good for General Motors. And what the government is doing, it may be good politically, but it's bad policy.
The reason we're showing the old video.